Mount Sinai is one of the most powerful places. It sounds like I repeat this a lot, that every place is one of the most powerful ones. And like every place has its powerful presence. And Sinai, it emanates love, unity, wisdom, under a huge cover of very strong forests. Like you can see that many of the mountains are like crushed into small pebbles. This means that there were bombs involved at some point. When you ask the Bedouins about these rocks, they tell you it's when when Israel tried to invade Sinai. But this is much older. So we will be climbing Mount Sinai. They call it it's also called Moses Mountain because some people say that this was the mountain that Moshe climbed, where he received the tablets, the 10 Commandments. It's not this place. That place is in Saudi Arabia. Yet this place, one of the most important things that it has is the energy and what is underground. There are a lot of devices coming from very primordial stages and that unite. Why? Because when Akhenaten had the Ark of the Covenant, and then Moshe took it all the way to look for Canaan, he crossed Mount Sinai. So Sinai is the bridge in between universes. Is the bridge in between universes. So what we will be doing there, connecting through the heart, here there are a lot of dragons present, guarding the space, and also beings from the shining ones, like the shining ones, they are present, and they could and they will appear to us if you have your heart wide open. And yeah, yes, there is a lot of archives here, and this is a place that will perform a huge and generate a huge impact in what's happening now in the Middle East and regarding to unity. Imagine they are creating a structure here where the three religions will be together: Islam, Catholics, and Hebrews will be together. Like they will have a synagogue, a mosque, and a church together with no symbols allowed. So this is also something very important that with what we will be doing will open up to expand that unity and that order and harmony coming from a space of love in that land. Yeah. Sean?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, there's a lot here. I'm a little. I got really when I was talking Yssah about Mount Sinai, because it's like the Moses thing, because it's closer to his trajectory and pathway to Israel, so than Saudi Arabia. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but regardless, this is we'll tune into, and I do get messages from God that this is a connection to him as one, and a bunch of other mountain peaks are too, but this one more so. And yeah, so it's mostly crown, which makes sense with higher dimensionality. So it will Akashic awareness to how things work, like anything you focus on. Opens up your ability in your electromagnetic field library condition that you can tune into, which is a safety net if you can't tap into the Akashic all the time, like you downloading information locally in your body. Core upgrades It just going there will increase your army tech because you'll be authority. And then you can delegate to your spiritual entourages. It also is another upgrade to Omniscience, so that goes to one of our purposes for going. Location, so you'll be probably bilocating there. So if you feel like you're not fully in your body and you track where your spirit is, mostly that'll, after going there, it's probably interacting with the place. You get creation tech, which can go and into creation. So what you form in thoughts can then have a locomotion into what manifests physically if you get the ability correctly and strong and empowered. There's also an ability which is interesting called thing. It's the opposite of grounding. I find it can be unhealthy if you go for one dramatically. So I like to say, have your head in the clouds and feet secure, grounded. So you can do both. So this will be like lifting you up into higher dimensions and other places that your spirit will be drawed. Comprehension. Knowing, oh yeah. Shifting. A stream of thoughts that will come in. It allows streams of knowingness and remembering to come in more easily. Of course, it amplifies your source body, God body, your connection. And the chain of all this is the same, but like what I call God, prime creator of the galaxy, its connection to the prime creator of the universe, its fractal connection to the prime creator of the multiverse. That's mostly to all other streams of source because it goes back pretty far. It goes back down. I call it the source of all goodness because that's what it's most over. That allows it to unite with everything, and that's like probably one of the oldest things that exists. Goodness, and yeah. You can earn stuff with a halo, which is a point of authority with angelics, and that is a luminosity in where you emit more light, which I made a post on that, like spectrums, the human body, even in its lower forms, emits light, and you can increase that in luminosity. Your higher self gets an upgrade. You have a God you can connect with by integrating more of God into you through your heart. Existence, which is an interesting concept. So what is existence? It's a pretty big concept, and so being able to have influence in that is pretty big. Infinite, same with time and the concept of expansion of everything, and to make infinite apply to a lot of your being, embracing all that is. Awareness, so how much you're conscious aware about what awakening is. You can earn stuff with the angelic bodies because there'll be a lot of angels around them, so you can get that upgrade, and a bunch of upgrades with that. Charismatic characteristics, like usually when I look into charisma, it usually is a throat, so it's pretty cool, surprisingly, that I'm tuning into it as a crown thing, which is an eminence of energy that attracts people. So if you're in some type of PR, being online and being wanting to get out to know you, then there's a good upgrade for that. Increases your conscious mind capacity to God and knowing what God knows and what God grants you. And then over 10,000 superpowers that I am allowed to talk about that you'll be able to earn if you go through the mystery school. So there's a lot. Anyone questions on Mount Sinai? If anyone knows or heard about it, yeah, even so, both of those mountains that I Raber and this will both have God upgrades, it looks like.
Well, there is this Hiran Island that the government of Egypt has sold a couple of years ago to Saudi Arabia because it was Egyptian. And that's where, and actually, yeah, also before the flood, like pre-cataclysmic, the land was kind of different. So yeah, we will go through that. Why Taran Island is where Musa received the tablets. And that's why Saudi Arabia has it now. No wonder. But anyway,